Well, we have a blood moon on Purim. Yes, this is a day that the Jews, back in the time of Esther, after the release of the Babylonian captives going back to Jerusalem, the ones that stayed back, probably was a good thing that they did, even though it was in disobedience, where Mordecai, the Jew, would not bow down to Haman. And Haman hated him so much that he wanted to kill all the Jews. And Esther was asked to talk to the king, Xerxes, and she was afraid because if you went to the king without being summoned, you would be killed. And of course, she asked all the Jews to fast within the gates of where she was, that town, the city. And they did, and she went into the king and asked him to come to a banquet. And she did it, I think, 2 or 3 times. And at the last time, she exposed Haman for wanting to kill her people, made the king angry enough to leave the room and see Haman hanging on Esther, begging for his life. And of course, the king thought something different about what was going on and had him hung on his own gallows. And the Jews were allowed to make their own law that would protect them from the law that he made, so that they could defend themselves. And this is how we got the holiday, Purim, which is not one of the 7 feasts of the Lord, but it is observed, and we can see now that God has allowed it to be observed through his remembrance of what Haman was planning to do to the Jews, to let everyone know that the Jews are his people.